The worst thing I saw in prison wasn't the fighting, wasn't the blades, wasn't the scream that woke the whole block at 3 a.m. It was the silence. The kind of silence when a man finds out his mother has died and he'll never get to see her smile again, and he just sits there, staring at the wall, no tears. He used them all years before that day. He doesn't explode, he disappears. I watch brothers break, not from violence, but from absence, from being forgotten. Hope leaves their eyes first, then their voice gets quieter, then it disappears completely. I watch men take chemicals just to quiet the noise inside their own heads, not to get high, just to feel less. And I walk the same road myself, before I understood where it leads. And some days, I could feel that silence reaching for me too. I saw men forget how to laugh, birthdays with no visits, holidays with no mail, no calls, no one speaking. They pinned photos to concrete walls, faces that had long stopped looking back, just to convince themselves someone still cared. I watched young men walk through those gates, with the streets still fresh in their blood, full of fire, full of loyalty, believing it was brotherhood, believing it was strength. I watched the years take that fire and leave something cold behind, because the system teaches one brutal lesson: if you care, you get crushed. I learned to carry that truth, without letting it finish me. The worst thing I saw in prison was death without a single hand being laid on a man. Slow, quiet, spiritual. And I've seen that same kind of silence kill people on the outside too. I know a man who has been inside for 40 years. 40 years. He's still in there right now, this very second. While we're standing here, nobody is talking about him. I walked that edge myself. 14 and a half years, inside maximum security, closer than I tell most people, but I made a decision. I was not going to let the silence finish what the system had started. So when I say I'm free, I don't mean the gates open. I mean this free, the only freedom no one can remove. You protect it, you don't gamble it. That's why I stand out front now, because I see young people romanticising that life, the brotherhood, the loyalty, the belonging. I understand why. I lived it. But I also lived what comes after, and I don't want you learning that lesson the same way I did. Silence destroys quietly, in cells, in homes, in boys who stop talking, in kids who stop asking for help. Someone has to refuse that silence, so the ones still watching the door tonight know they're not alone. I see you, I've been where you are, and I'm not going anywhere.